Another former Bear turned broadcaster in Shane Vereen, the beloved running back here at Cal. You're a Super Bowl champ. You're calling this game tonight for FS1. You're here as a you're not here as a Bear fan. You're here as a nonpartisan member of the media.
You're right.
Yes.
I have to be unbiased.
Unbiased.
Yes, and fair.
But this has got to be cool for you.
Oh, this has been awesome. This is my 9th game so far, and this one obviously holds a special place. This city, and I've been in so many different cities this year, mainly Big 12 towns, and coming back home to Cal, it's been special.
You know, I'm curious, just in terms of you breaking things down, getting ready to call this game. Chase Garbers makes his return after being out for the last 4 games. Mm-hmm. What do you think his effect's going to be in terms of, especially offensively for this team, and how it might affect the outcome of this game?
Well, absolutely. I think Chase Garbers, when he's in the game, the offense just runs a little bit more efficiently, a little more smoothly. They're more multiple in their formations and what they're able to do as an offense. They're able to spread the ball around a little bit more effectively with the run game because Chase can use his feet so well. So I think him coming back into the game gives this offense maybe the spark that we need to get things going.
The
spark that Cal needs. Oh, man, I'm already doing it. Oh, no.
Get that out here on the Pac-12 Network. You can say we, and then, but once you go out there, fair enough. Get all that we stuff out of here, too.
Cal has to do what tonight to win the football game?
They have to defensively eliminate the big plays, offensively score touchdowns in the red zone. We do those 2 things, I think we have a fighting chance. USC's offense is so explosive. They have 3 of the best receivers in the nation. They can run the ball effectively, just enough to open things up downfield. We have a solid defense. Our secondary, I believe, with the exception of Evan Weaver, is the strength of our defense. So if we can handle the DBs, or if we can handle the receivers, handle the deep threats, and then score touchdowns when we get into the red zone, I think we'll be all right.
When you have the 3-hour game that you're calling, just make sure if you say we during that, you say I'm speaking French.
Oui, yes. It means yes.
You're just agreeing with Petros or whatever.
Exactly.
You mentioned some of the playmakers for USC, and obviously there's a lot of dudes on both of these squads. Who are you most looking forward to seeing play tonight?
I think Michael Pittman is a special talent. He has NFL written all over him. He goes up and catches the ball, high points the ball, unlike many receivers are able to do. Plus, he has the speed. He catches the ball in traffic. His intermediate routes, I think, are even more impressive than his deep routes. And they just have playmakers. They have so many different ways with the air raid type of system to get him the ball. He's an electric player, and they have a quarterback, Slovis, who's a freshman, but he's throwing it around the yard very well.
Have you been surprised by how much Clancy Pendergrass defense has struggled this year, considering, he's obviously one of the best coaches in the country. They got a bunch of athletes running around there. Yeah. It's been a little bit of a head scratcher, but have there been things that have maybe you could have foreseen this coming in terms of their struggles?
I couldn't say I've foreseen it coming. Clancy calls a very aggressive defense. It's very pro style and how much they man and how much they pressure. They've had a lot of injuries throughout the year, and injuries defensively, if there's no continuity throughout games, if they can't continue to play together, it's going to leave open spots, and a lot of their problems defensively just come with 1 or 2 guys out of position. So I think the longer that this team can play together and keep guys healthy, the better that USC's defense will be.
A Super Bowl ring, Super Bowl champs. I want to know, does Bill Belichick ever have fun? I'm serious.
Best question of the day.
Oh, my God.
I want to know, does he ever smile? Tell me a little bit. Tell me a good Belichick story.
Let's see. I think one of the first times, he only smiles really after wins. But
he's smiling a lot.
Yeah, he smiles in the locker room. He always celebrates each win. But after the Super Bowl, it was smiles and hugs. I think that was probably the first time or the only time we've ever hugged, which was after we won the Super Bowl. But no, he enjoys it, which is why he's so good at it, which is why he's so dedicated to it, and that's why the culture is the way it is in New England.
It's been impressive, and I want to ask you about your time here at Cal. Obviously, we've got you on set, and I know it's special to be back here and some memories popping up. One of the reasons Cal fans love you so much is because of the way you played in the big game. It was like you always had your best for Stanford. I think 09, maybe 200 rushing yards, 3 touchdowns. Does that sound about right? Was that your favorite memory as a Golden Bear, fair to say?
I would say so. Only because it was our rival. If they had beat us, they would have gone to the Rose Bowl. Toby Gerhart and Andrew Luck were rolling. We were counted out They were ranked. It was at their place. We wanted the axe. And so I think that just added to it. We were down big, fought our way back, and then Mike Muhammad with the big interception to seal it. I still remember that game like it was yesterday.
You know, I'm curious, too, is all the memories, Super Bowl rings, and all these different things. But you were part of a legacy here at Cal in terms of running back play that might be – there's only a handful of schools that can match. I mean, you're talking about Javid Best, Marshawn Lynch, to yourself, J.J. Arrington. Is that what you really feel, that you're part of this legacy? I mean, the fact that you ran for as many yards as you ran for, and I hope this doesn't come off as disparaging, but to have that many yards and be 7th is insane because most places you'd be number 1.
Right. No, that's part of the lineage. And coming in, running back coach, Coach Gould, Ron Gould, who's unfortunately at Stanford now. Coach G. He was a perfectionist, and he demanded perfection. And when you're following up guys like Justin Forsett, Marshawn Lynch, Javid Best, you don't really have a choice. If you want to make your name known, if you want to put your stamp here, you have to perform at the running back position. And so I think the bar was just raised to a level that was motivating for me and all the running backs that came after me.
Is Chris Brown next?
Chris Brown is on his way. Where's the 3-4?
Yeah,
he's got the 34 on, so that's a good sign. Absolutely.
All right, Shane Vereen, we really appreciate you stopping by. I know it's a little bit crazy right before you call a game, and so thanks for the time. And FS1, remember, it's French.
It's all, yes, exactly.
It's just French.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Go
pinkies
Bears.
up.